Happy Monday, challengers. Okay, so we are getting close to the end. We're halfway through our program right now, and we're going to do boot camp number 5. So I want to go over all the exercises really quickly, as well as modifications. So if you don't see a modification, as always, please ask in the group, and I'll try my best to get you a modification with a video as soon as possible. So the warm-up for boot camp today is suicides. So there's 2 things you can do. If you have an outdoor space and you can do suicides, go ahead and do that. So suicides are, you're going to have about 4, I usually put out 4 separate sets of cones, and they are, I do them equidistant apart, and you run to the first set, run back to start. Run to the second set, back to start, third set, back to start, down to the end, and sprint back. So if you have an outdoor space where you can do that, do suicides, because obviously they're on there for a reason. But if you can't, that's fine. You're going to do ice skaters instead. You're going to do them for 2 minutes to warm up. So your ice skaters, you're going to get down into a squat, and you're going to bring your foot back without tapping the ground behind you. So it's going to look like you're ice skating. Keep that core nice and tight. Okay, so we're going to do 2 minutes of that as the warm-up if you can't do suicides outside. Then our first exercise is a chest fly with a crunch. We did this in the first boot camp, I believe. So what you want to do is get out, fly, and crunch. So make sure that these weights are a little heavy for me. I need to go down for this one. You're going to fly with your arms pretty straight and then crunch. Fly and crunch. If you have to put your feet down in between, that's okay. And then we're going to be back up for squats. So these are going to be like your sprints, so you want to do them pretty fast while keeping form. So you're going to have your feet about hip width apart if you can, and you can go wider if you need to for more balance. And you're going to get those hips back like you're squatting over a public toilet. And you want to be going nice and fast, getting that heart rate up. Right there. And so make sure you're moving super fast while keeping form, but take breaks as you need it. So if you get 10 squats in, you're like, need a break. Take a break, and then get right back to it once you're ready and you have caught your breath. And then for our abs today, we're going to do a plank hold. So you can choose between your high plank, which is with your hips down and your wrists right under your shoulders. Keep that core tight. Or you can do a low plank, same thing. You want those hips nice and low. You want your elbows under your shoulders and your body to be in a straight line. So it's your choice. You can do high plank or low plank. And then we're going to do squat with a curl. So for this squat, you want to have a wider base. Those weights are going to drop between your legs, hips back, come up and curl it right here. Okay, and then we're doing burpees, everybody's favorite. So again, a couple ways you can do this. You can jump out, push up and jump. That's going to be your most advanced. You can jump down to the ground, up and up. Okay, now to modify, there's a couple modifications. You can jump out and in. Or if you need more of a modification for your legs, for your knees, if you need that lower impact, walk it out, do your push-up, walk it in, get a hop at the top. So there's a couple modifications there. Choose what works for you and for your situation. And then we're going to do chest fly with a leg lift. So you're going to do those flies again, but you're going to do leg lifts this time. Okay? Don't let your feet touch the ground when they come down. You want to get as close to the ground as you can without touching it. Try to keep those arms straight as you're doing your flies. And then we've got sprints. So again, if you're inside and you can't do a sprint, you can choose something that's going to get your heart rate up. So you can do push-ups, you can do squats, you can do burpees, you can do mountain climbers. Anything that's going to get your heart rate up in that short amount of time. You can even do ice skaters if you want, or football shuffles, whatever you want to do. And then finally, we've got knee highs. So with these, you want to be going quick, and you're going to get those knees up nice and high. Okay, now if you need lower impact, you're going to march. But I want those knees up nice and high, even on the march. Get those knees up, and you want to drive through with your abs. So keep your abs tight and drive your legs up with your abs. So I hope I went over everything that you need. If you need any further modifications, please ask in the group, and work hard. Start your Monday out on a good note.